Hello to all our World Renewal partners. We are so excited for a new year, and we want to make sure that it is very clear the ways that we are hoping to connect with you, to serve with you, reports that we are hoping to get back from you, so that we can be good stewards of sharing your stories and the stories of what God is doing around the world with our supporters and donors and churches. Banner behind it will be white when it is focusing on specifically with church planting, the light blue for child sponsorship, and then the dark blue for leadership development. This year it's been really neat. We've changed the focus kind of from country to missionary. So once or twice a year, we tried to have a social media week that was focused on each one of you. One day we'd post a family picture and prayer requests for you as a family. One day was prayer requests for your ministry. On Wednesdays, we changed it to more of like, how can we connect with you? Thursday was praises that we could celebrate with you. And then Friday was the story. 2024, we've decided to actually just try out doing our newsletter every 2 weeks, just so we can highlight the stories. We notice that people definitely gravitate towards the stories you send. Plus, we really realized that we can kind of zoom in and focus on each person more succinctly and more directly. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to have 2 different missionary focuses each week. So Monday and Tuesday, we'll have a focus on one missionary family. And then Wednesday, we'll post something that's coming up or that's inspirational or a verse on missions, something like that. And then Thursday and Friday, we'll focus on a different missionary family. So what do these changes mean for you? We do still ask that every year you send in a 1 to 4 minute video. 2 minutes is great, but really it can be however much you want to say, but basically just covering 3 things. What is your ministry? What's happened this year? And how can we pray for you? Or if you want to include future goals or what you're excited about, feel free to add that as well. But always making sure to send in videos that are this way, not your phone way, because we will put those on YouTube. Number 2, we want to focus on you. Hopefully twice a year, we want to focus on you, having 2 days specifically to tell updates about your life and a story about your ministry. The first day, it has a picture of you and your family, and then next to it will be basically ways to connect. Second day will be a story. Now, you've had experience, you've done this already. The stories, it's 1 to 2 paragraphs of information, a picture of that story. Now, this story can be a life changed, so a picture of that person you're talking about. This could be a special event that happened where things happened, miracles, God's working, God is alive. How can we celebrate with you? What story do you want to tell? So obviously the information I need from you is making sure I have an up-to-date picture of you and your family, a picture of whatever your story is about. I also need whatever you want us to update people about. If stuff's happening, let us know. If we can pray for you, let us know. And along with the story, we have a financial ask. We call it the ask. So what is a financial need that you have that we can make connect to the story, connect to your ministry in a viable way that people understand, okay, this is the way I can partner. I think a lot of times our supporters just feel this kind of distance of, well, they're doing a great job, that's really awesome, but I don't know how I can connect with them. So as many ways as we can make to have ways for them to feel like they are invited in to connect with you, that's what we want to do. So for those of you who really like sharing and want to share more, we have opportunities for you to share at any time. We ask that whenever you would like us to post information for all of the general supporters, that you send us a picture and a paragraph. So we're keeping it pretty simple, a picture and a paragraph. And what we will do is we'll put that on stories. That will be available for 24 hours for the different people to check in with. That will give us opportunity to send it to specific people. Second of all, if there is, for example, especially a financial campaign or something that is ongoing that is important for your donors to know, the best way that you can have us post this at any time is for you to send us a video. Now, I know that is extra work for you, but putting together a video will enable us to put it onto Reels. That will be something that we can send out, we can share on social media. Beginning of the year, I will send you your social media dates. You don't have time to do it, we totally understand, but it does mean that someone else will get your social media time. Now, that is not the date it will be posted. that is the date that I am asking you to send the information to me so that I can put it together, send it back to you, and you can send it back to me, so that we can get all of those, hopefully, T's crossed and I's dotted, and get it to the best that we can for our supporters and donors.